Hey, how's it going, guys? Happy Wednesday. I know you can't see me, but you can see Buddy, and that's all that matters. Thanks for stopping by. So, yeah, it's nighttime. It's probably about, 9:30-ish. I am sitting in the parking lot of Planet Fitness. Just went in and got my shower. And wanted to talk about saving money and being more frugal. So, ever since I've injured my back, I've only worked about 3 days a week. That's coming up on 3 weeks? 3.5 weeks? I will work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thank goodness. I need those hours desperately. And this will be the first paycheck that I won't be getting normal pay, because I've used up all my PTO, which is paid time off. I had about 70 hours built up. I used all of that, and I used my flex day. So that's coming up on about 2 weeks, and you know how pay schedule runs. It runs about 2 weeks behind. So this Friday, I will see very little money in my paycheck. So, up to this point, I've been doing fine. I haven't dipped into my savings, not one penny. And thank goodness for that, because I want to save that for traveling, adventure. I call it the adventure fund. So hopefully I will get some good news from the doctor. I don't see another doctor until June 7th. So what's that? 9 days? Yeah, 9 days. So I will continue to work only 3 days a week until that point. So that's going to suck. So here is my question to you guys. I need ideas on food. That's the only money I'm spending. Well, I just re-upped my Geico van insurance. I just paid 6 months of that. I do it every 6 months. You get a better deal that way. And since I don't really have any other bills, I'm paying that healthcare insurance out of my check, taxes, that kind of stuff, FICA, Medicare, that kind of thing. So I need to save money on food. That is where I'm spending all of my money. I'm only cooking in the van about twice a week. I'm cooking those little canned food things, and I'm cooking those little meals ready to eat that come in the little aluminum foil packs of rice and vegetables and those kind of things. The rest of the time, I'm just eating out. I'm going to a restaurant and I'm ordering, the special, and in the morning I go to the grocery store and I buy a banana or a couple of bananas, and eat those. I have found that you can get a loaf of Italian bread for $1 at Kroger. And it's delicious bread. Of course, it's not sliced, but I don't mind slicing it, And I like unsweetened applesauce instead of jelly and stuff like that. Little peanut butter and unsweetened applesauce, and that is a delicious breakfast on a piece of Italian bread with a banana. So I'm doing things like that, but there's got to be other things I can do to save money. Am I just supposed to eat rice and beans? Is that it? Tell me, guys. I don't know. I've been eating good food since I moved into the van. I didn't have any other bills, so yeah, I'm porking up a little bit. I have been eating good food, but I looked at my outflow of money. You know, the good thing about my banking app on my phone is it tells you exactly where your money's going. And it's going to food and fuel, gasoline, petrol, whatever you want to call it, depending on what area of the world you're in. Here in the States, we call it gasoline. And it is not cheap, even in this part of the world, which is probably the cheapest part of the country. I paid $2.89 a gallon today. I just got half a tank. You know, gosh, if I filled up, that'd be 80 bucks, I guess. 90 bucks almost. Not going to do that because I'm just kind of, you know, tooling around town. I never go over probably, I guess 15 to 25 miles a day. Lately, I've been doing a lot of driving. It's been hot, and I've been trying to go to different areas of town to find shade in different parking lots that I know about. And that's a whole nother subject. Trying to find shade in the summertime when some places don't require a parking lot to have trees. Now, when I lived in Florida, a great thing that they did was they required, when someone built a shopping center, they required that a certain percentage of that parking lot be shade trees. And that was a wonderful thing. Every parking lot that I can remember when I was in Florida had a good percentage of the parking lot. You know, they build little islands and plant shade trees that grew up probably, what, 40 feet tall? Good enough to shade the parking lot, shade your cars. Right now, I'm in the Planet Fitness in Franklin, Tennessee. This parking lot is horrible. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shade trees in this parking lot, and it's as big as 10 football fields. So evidently, you know, they don't care if there's shade trees here or not. But I love this Planet Fitness. It's so new and nice and clean, and the showers are big, and the tile is nice and clean and immaculate. I love this Planet Fitness. But I'm not going to be coming back down here on days I work. I'm going to stay at my home base because this is about 20 miles away from work. So I'm only coming here on days I don't work. Right now, that's quite often, unfortunately. But I've got to save more money. There were times I would go and just, to kill time, I'd go walk around Walmart or a shopping center or store, and I'd end up spending money while I was in there on things, yeah, I kind of needed them, kind of didn't, you know. But I need to save money on food. That's the bottom line. That's the gist of this whole video. And I guess I need to know how to do that. Cooking more. What do I buy? Do I buy canned corn? Do I buy canned peas? You know, all I have is this cooler here with ice in it, so I don't have a true freezer refrigerator. I did get a thermometer, a thermometer to put in there, and it's not staying near 40 degrees. And you know, if you want to keep food, it has to be under 40 degrees, between 33 and 40 degrees, and it's never there. It's like 50 in there. The way I've got my thermometer up is at the very top near the lid above the ice, and I know the food's going to be down sitting on top of the ice and all. I just want to be sure I don't get a foodborne illness. Is that what they call it? You know, food poison. So I'm not buying any cheese. Oh, Let's turn that back on. I'm not buying any cheese or things like that that I don't eat up in a day. 2 at the most. I just don't want to risk getting sick. So please, guys, chime in and tell me how to save money. I don't care if it's just food. You can go out, you can branch out and tell me other places, other categories. But I need to know. So we'll wrap it up here for the night. Appreciate you stopping by. Buddy says, hey, be well, and click the bell. Bye.